Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Shady Oaks Farm. It's not like we haven't been doing anything around here lately. I thought I'd show you what we're doing. I didn't want to bore you with all the work we're doing down here, but we're in a crawl space, as you can probably see. It looks like a minefield down here. But we're in the process of putting a French drain in around the interior because we're going to encapsulate this crawl space. There's no vent holes you'll see in this crawl space, so we're going to encapsulate it. That's required, or they definitely say not to put vents in your crawl space if you're going to encapsulate it. We'll put a dehumidifier down here to make sure the humidity stays pretty good. And but let me show you what we got going on here. So what we're doing here, as you can see, we're digging a trench. We had put gravel down here before, and we had put a vapor barrier down, but we're going to head and we're pulling that up just on the sides here. We're going to go ahead and put our French drain in. We'll cut that vapor barrier off. We'll use a Geo Fabric. Place a Geo Fabric down, a little bit of rock, and then a Geo Fabric, and then we're going to use a solid sewer drain pipe with the perforated, just a little bit more stability than the black stuff. Just so, because we will be keeping our HVAC system and everything down here, our heating unit and the plumbing and everything else. So we want it accessible. You probably saw me in an earlier video. There's our access. We'll put a door on there eventually. But that's just a egress window unit around the access. We'll put a top on that once it's all done, so people can't fall in it. But as you can see, my wife's over there starting to clean out some of the, it's this gravel is kind of it's got a base to it, so it's kind of gotten hard. So we're digging that out around here. As you can see, we've gone all the way around. We got to get down to the bottom of the footings. So you can see here, we're down to the bottom of the footings here. A little bit of cleanup here, but most of it's pretty good right now. When we get ready, we'll go ahead and cut this plastic back. And like I say, we'll put a little gravel base down, and then we'll put the Geo Fabric down, and then gravel on top of the pipe and wrap it in the Geo Fabric. The Geo Fabric's a non-woven woven type fabric, so it will allow water to go through. You don't want to use a woven. There we go, all the way around. So we've been working on this for several days, not all day long, but we'll come down here and work on it for a couple, 2 or 3 hours. And then, we got other things to do on the farm. So yesterday we picked up some more branches, cut another tree down the other day, which I'll be posting that video, or cut some limbs down and stuff. We're still clearing some trees around the pond, or around the acreage that's around the pond. But anyway, I'll go ahead and keep the video on here for a while, let you see how the process is. It's not easy work. You definitely get to work out. But anyway, we'll get busy here and work on this other section here. I think we're going to try to do a couple more sections, then we got that back wall to do, and then we'll be ready to lay pipe. Cleaned out all that over there, as you probably noticed.
Over here?
No, that whole trench over there by your...
Oh.
In case you thought I might not have been doing anything.
There was a lot of rock over there.
Yeah, mud.
He got down on one knee, 11, 12, 11, and her tears welled up, and her heart jumped to heaven. It was supposed to rain, but there's clear skies today. She was a rare gem, Romanian descent. He was a good man, gave her every compliment. she deserved. Yeah, he treated her like a queen. He said, come with me, my darling beauty.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Shady Oaks Farm. It's windy out here, so hopefully you can hear me, and the sun, I hope I'm in a good direction here, but anyway, very windy right here today. We're working on the crawl space. I think I showed you this once before. We haven't showed you a lot of digging because that's not really, to me, it's probably not fun watching us. All we've been doing is digging, but I thought I'd give you an update on the progress we've been making. So let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you what we've been doing. Alright, so anyway, so what we did is we dug along the foundation here and we just stuck gravel in there today. We used a tractor, sprinkled it in here and spread it out. You want to call it sprinkled. So anyway, just give you an idea. Still got some cleanup work to do in here, but we got the fresh rock down. We shot it great this morning. Kind of wrote on the walls here what we got. Started off at 0 over here. 0 inches at grade. Basically at grade, I mean wherever we dug out at. And then we just dug around. There's a 0 there. I think the lowest spot was 2 inches below this up here. We were 1 inch high on this crawl space area over here. And then 1 inch, I think, low, and then 1 inch low, 1.5 low, back over there. Basically 1.5, I think 2 inches is probably the most we were, you know, where we dug out at. So it really wasn't that bad. I mean, you want to try to keep it as level as you can. You really don't want to slope it. I mean, if it's going to slope, you want to slope towards the sump pump area, which is back over in that corner over there. My wife's still here raking out some of the gravel. But anyway, that's what we've been doing this morning. So next thing we'll do is we got all the gravel raked out where the pipe's going to lay. And this is crushed rock. It's not, it doesn't have any, I want to say filling or filings or any type of dust in there to pack it down. Drainage rock. It's made for infrastructure stuff. It's anywhere from 3/4 on up, and it's got some smaller stuff in there, but it shouldn't hurt us any. But what we'll do is we'll go around. We're going to shoot it again one more time. This is our sump pump hole over here. Right now we just got a bucket in there, and we've just been trying to keep water out here when it does rain. Like we're getting more rain this Saturday, so as you can see, I don't know if you can see the water in there or not, but there's a little bit of, there's a blue bucket in there and a sump pump. We just got the pipe. I think I showed you this before, but we got a pipe just jury rigged over the crawl space wall right now. The next step will be go up a couple feet, tap into the wall, then we'll drill a hole. I'll drill a 1.5, 2 inch hole in there, 1.5 inch hole for the pipe, and then we'll dig a trench coming out here and let it drain out the back. This will be our backyard. So there's our view. There, I'm in the crawl space. That's our view. Will be every morning when we wake up at some point, but that won't be for a while. But other than that, that's what we've been doing so far. So it's not like we have not been doing any work. We just haven't shown you any work because I think both me and my wife probably agree that watching us dig along the footings is probably pretty boring.
Well, it couldn't have been more perfect than this. Their emotions whirled in bliss like a wave built from the center of the sea. And in the evening they came home and shot. They had spoke.
All right, so welcome back, Shady Oaks. Again, this is probably day 5 of working on a crawl space. We got a lot going on out here today. Got a lot of grading. I don't know if you can see behind me. Anyway, we got some bobcats back there working and bringing an excavator out. Gonna take a couple trees down. Doing some grading for the future driveway to the house here. And then around the outbuilding, we're gonna gravel all around the outbuilding so we can move the camper outside. But main reason I'm back on here, this is another day of working on the crawl space. So I thought I'd show you what we got going on here. Again, like I say, I'm not showing you every detail because I might find a little bit boring, but I'm just gonna take you step by step what we're doing. So let me show you what we got going on right now. All right, so here's what we got going on right now. You can see we dropped the pipe in. It's all glued in. We got to finish that over there. Ran out of pipe, but that's fine. I'll tie that in with the sump pump hole over there. The sump pump pit is the plastic pit that's over there. That will drop into the hole over there. But anyway, we got all the pipe laid. We got the Geo Fabric down, laying gravel. This is what it looks like when we're done. Then we'll wrap the Geo Fabric down on top of the gravel, over the top, and then put more gravel on top of the Geo Fabric. And then go ahead and gravel whatever we've got left out there, spread it out into the crawl space. So you know idea what's going on. So there we go. Down there, I'm standing up on top of the driveway right now, or the garage. To give you an idea. So we still got to finish all rocking all that. So you know we'll finish rocking it all. Again, I'm not gonna. I probably won't video all that or video any of the rocking, but just give you an idea what we're working on here. So now today, my wife, and my son have been working on this. So he's dropping the gravel, and my wife and myself are spreading it out down below. So it takes time, but we're getting it done. And you can look out there, and that's our view from the crawl space. You've probably seen it many times in the video, but anyway, then I'll show you around what we got going on the backside here. So see a couple excavators working, or a couple skid loaders working back here, cutting in the driveway. And we're gonna grade that all out over there on the east side of the outbuilding. We'll grade that out. Lots going on. No house framing though, not yet. But we are gonna get lumber for the dock today, so that's coming in today too. So things are moving right along. Well, I'm back to work on the crawl space. All right, continuation of what we're doing here. We got most of the gravel in, as you can see. So right now we're dumping gravel in, covering the pipe, and then we're wrapping it like a burrito, I call it. So there's our cloth, wrapping it up, putting a couple pins in it to hold it down. And when it's finished there, and then we'll come back and we're gonna lay gravel on top of this. And then we'll smooth this all out inside the crawl space here as best we can. We got some humps and bumps and whatever, dirt. We'll get it all cleaned up. Good news is they are going to start framing, or at least start the construction of the house next Tuesday. So probably by the time I post this video, it will probably already started. But showing what we got to get done before the construction starts. We're on a deadline, so we might be working late tonight. We have to get this all done, get this all buttoned up, get the gravel laid on top of this, and spread it out, smooth it out. Let them put the beams in. They're gonna put the beams in next Tuesday. Anyway, that's where we're at. All right, been a couple hours later since I shot the last video. This is kind of a short video, I guess I'd say. I don't know how short it's gonna be, but we'll call it a short. And we got it all buttoned down there. All buttoned down. Started pouring a little gravel there, just so we're dumping some. We're dumping some there, just really for the gravel for the rest of the pipe down here. If we spill it over, it's no big deal. That's what's going to be. We're going to put that on top like that. We'll fill that all in. But we got the sump pump over here. Show you what we got going. The sump pump pit. Say that real fast. So anyway, there's our pipe going in. We're gonna cut those pipe off inside. Let the glue settle up a little bit. But there's our sump pump pit. Put gravel around it. We're gonna put a little bit more gravel around this whole area here. And we got the two pipes coming in there. Both of them slope down plenty. And that's it. Then we'll come back. We'll come back later on once we do all this. We're spray foaming. I've mentioned before, we're spray foaming the inside of this crawl space with a closed cell foam. Then we'll come back in and we'll put a vapor barrier on the bottom and wrap it up to the walls, just up to probably about a foot up the walls there. Let them spray foam over it, and that should do it. Wrap this job up. Move on to something else, more fun. We've been working on this for on and off, probably for at least 5, 6, 7 days. I mean, just the two of us, me and my wife. We dug all this out. That was a job in itself, you can imagine. Dug it all out, and then we went back and laid all the pipe in. My son did help just do that, and then we went back and laid gravel on top of the pipe, like you see over here, like this right there. And then we're going back and we put fabric down, and we'll put the pipe down, a little bit of gravel underneath the pipe, and then on the sides and top, and then we'll wrap it, put gravel more and gravel on top. The water should never get up on top there, but it's just really just to smooth things out. We'll put gravel. You can see that ledge right there. We'll put gravel on top of that till it fills the top of that ledge there, all the way around. So that's it for today. Well, it's not the end of the work hour today. This is it for on a video. Maybe I'll shoot another video when we're all done. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we wanted to get the sump pump in. I got it out of the pit over there, out of the bucket it was. I'll put it in the pit before we leave. And I got to hook it back up to that pipe over there just for temporary. Then we'll core. My plan is to get a core drill, and we'll core it out. Probably come up a couple feet off the foundation footing there, at least 2.5 feet probably. Bore a hole there, and then shoot the pipe through there and dig a trench on the other side and drain it out. So that's it there, and I'll take another video later on when we start doing some more gravel around here. All right, we're gonna quit for the night. We started grading out all this, you can see. We're ready to put the stone on it. We cannot do it tomorrow, unfortunately. It's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. So we are gonna have to wait till Monday, because it's supposed to rain Saturday also. So take Sunday to dry it out. We gotta get the tractor up here again in order to do that. Probably gonna take a day for things to get dried out before I can get the tractor up here again. But anyway, got everything, got the sump pump back hooked up over there. All ready to go.
Taking my sweet time, feels right. Living in the moment, yeah. 'Cause I know where I'm going. I'm taking my sweet time. Each time. Sick and tired of seeing people always running in circles, chasing lies that never got them past the surface. What happened to our purpose? And don't believe that settling on what comes easy takes courage. Don't let haters tell you that it's not worth it. Don't let them take your purpose. I'm taking my sweet time. Feels right. Living in the moment, yeah. 'Cause I know where I'm going. I'm taking my sweet time. Each time. I started seeing that the good life has 100 different faces. Talk to my future on a first name basis. 'Cause life is what you make it. Now I'm realizing that everything I face and set the stage. I know who I am and I don't need to fake it. 'Cause I already made it. Taking my sweet time. Feels right. Living in the moment, yeah. 'Cause I know where I'm going. I'm taking my sweet time. Feels right. Living in the moment, yeah. 'Cause I know where I'm going.
All right, so we are back for the final results of the crawl space work we've been doing, the French drain. I'm just gonna show you here, everything's wrapped up. Got all the gravel around. We added more gravel in the center just to kind of level things off a little bit. That it's all done. Put a little extra gravel where the decks are gonna be. We had a little extra gravel left over. Got the sump pump in. Got the hole bored through the concrete wall. Go over here and show you that. Things are looking good. So there's a sump pump. got a lid on it right now. We just have an extension cord going out until we get power to the house. But anyway, everything looks good. Like I say, it's all gravelled out, all the pipes all the way around. And again, like I say, me and my wife did this. I decided not to have it done professionally. They wanted way too much money to do it. Just can't see it. I think we probably did just as much of a better job as we would have got it done professionally. I mean, you know, we ended up putting the sewer pipe, the perforated sewer pipe in, which is the hard plastic, so you don't have to worry about collapsing. A lot of places they put in the perforated plastic pipe, you know, that you can buy at Lowe's or whatever, and it will crush. In fact, there's some down there I have that drains out of my egress unit here, the one I got right here. So, but that's what most of the time they put it around these crawl spaces. We glued every joint, every 90, and so that's the results of it. Looks good. So far it's done a good job. We just had rain this morning. You can see some moisture around here. But so far it's done a good job. Back when I bored that hole out there today, it's a wet cut. I bored that out. Water, you know, we had the hose hooked up to it, and all the water filtered through the gravel and filled up that sump pump pit. So it pumped it right on out. So anyway, that's it. We'll wrap this project up, and we are starting another project, and that project is we are starting construction. So there's a trailer there. I'm the general contractor on this house, and I'm hiring my subs out. I did hire a framer out. I'm not going to frame it myself, but I will be doing a lot of the other work myself. But anyway, they just started. We're waiting to get the steel beams in. That will be we were hoping today, but it rained this morning, like as I said. So we got all the material for the plates. So they've been chalking everything off, doing the best they can to get things squared up. Unfortunately, concrete foundations are not perfectly square. And so if you got a good framer, which I do, they make sure things are square. Everything starts with the foundation and then goes from there to your subfloor and your walls and your rafters and everything else. So you want to try to start off as square as you can. So anyway, we'll be doing some videos on that, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video.
I'm taking my sweet time this time. I ain't got nothing to prove. Better off in my own shoes. I ain't rushing, I ain't making no excuse. Taking my sweet time.